Rastro. He's drawn wide. Jim Cassidy. He was a winner first up on the Kensington track. Tougher race, but he looks to be an improving type.
He is. He certainly is. He's by Mossman. I think they get better as 4-year-olds. As you say, that barrier draw is a concern. I'll only run him if I think we can get across easy. If he's going to have a tough job getting across, I'd rather wait for next week. It's a perfect benchmark 75, 1100 metre race. That would be ideal for him. So 50-50 whether he'll run.
Okay, and we'll bump into the last race, the Bobbingham Handicap. It'd be quite fitting if we could salute victorious in this race.
It would be very good. Mr. Ringham's just been a big part of my career and still is. Gives me confidence and always good for a chat every Friday afternoon, and I'm deeply in debt to him and his family. They've been a huge supporter at an important time of my career. So I want to win the race.
That's good. 4 runners, none for the Ingham family though, but that's okay. Sedcom first up, big weight, Jay Kissick, good draw. Can you tell me something?
Well,
please.
Gee, any other race with him fresh up, I'd say he'd be very hard to beat, but I think this is a really tough race. In particular, that's a good idea, not from our stable. But he's a very good horse. I think he set a track record at Ram with this preparation.
Hang on a second.
Okay.
You told me only worry about my horses, don't worry about other people's horses. Now you're worrying about other people's horses.
Well,
let's just stick to our horses, champ. I'll worry about the other people's horses, alright? I can deal with that.
Sorry, Liam.
You just get our horses right.
I think he'll be hard to beat, but he will improve on the run. It's a nice race in 3 weeks' time over 13.50. I think that'll be more up his alley, but he always goes good for Ashley.
I'm aware of that. Fulga, Serge Lesney aboard, the big recruit. 1200 metres, he's got a good draw. He's coming off the back of 3 wins at the end of last preparation. Obviously the distance is well short of what he wants, but you've obviously selected the race for a reason.
Yeah, to start him off it. And he's shown a good deal of speed in his track work and his trials. So, just looking at his form this morning, I see he's even run over 2600 in England. So he's certainly changed. He's got some speed about him now. So I think he's a pretty handy horse, Liam, and a big good one to follow this preparation.
Thanks.
I think Saturday might be a bit short, but he'll be attacking the line. Serge Lindsay, Rose Hill boy, says good morning every morning, so I put him on. He's a nice boy. Doesn't hurt to be nice, Liam. Doesn't hurt at all. Gets you a long way.
I'm glad he's a nice boy and you're happy to put him on. Disciple, drawn barrier 10, Yasuki Ichikawa, another Rose Hill boy.
I think he says good morning most mornings.
Konnichiwa.
Can't quite understand him.
Konnichiwa.
He's a good boy too, he rides well. I think he's ridden this horse before, got beaten a nostril from memory.
Yeah, that was the day I had the 4-leg all up going into him, so it was
bad luck.
Yeah, good.
He's come back really well. He runs well fresh. Awkward gate. He'll be giving them a big start, but if there's pace on up front, he'll be the one charging home.
James Arthur Cassidy rides Heart Tester from barrier 8. Good win last start at this track. He's sort of been a couple of weeks between runs now, or 3 weeks between runs to be exact. Maybe more, 4?
3.
3.
Gave him a barrier trial last Thursday. Trial enormous. He's ready to go if good enough. So
you've steered me into Sedcom and now you're steering me into
He's a good example of our stable taking our horses through their grades. He could easily be racing in listed races, but instead he's winning prize money, and hopefully after Saturday we can only run in listed races because he deserves to be there.
Who are you throwing the knife into there about running their horses out of the grade?
Nah, no one at all. It's good for us. I wish all the trainers didn't run them in their grades. It makes it easier when you do. It's all about winning money, Liam.
Yes, no, you're all motivated about money. All
Someone
about
knocking there
money.
at the moment, trying to get a horse in the stable.
Oh, we'd be able to get some of that leftover money and go to advanced hair. Yeah. Put a bit of fur back on that Devon slice there. Righto, good luck on Saturday. Enjoy the day at Moonee Valley.
Thanks.